All right. So, hello. As you can see, the title of the video, I went and I cleaned out my change jar that I have on my desk, which was full of money. And I went to Half Price Books and I searched far and wide through their clearance. And I bought comic books. So I'm going to show some of them off to you. I basically grabbed anything that looked interesting. First of all, one of my favorite comics. I don't even know if I have this one, but I figured I'd pick it up because I have a bunch of these in single issue. Booster Gold, the original run by Dan Jurgens. If you don't know the awesomeness that is Booster Gold, you're missing out. Seek it out. It's fun. And it's kind of timely, I think, because Booster is a guy who is sort of seeking fame as a superhero rather than trying to do what's right, which I think is relevant to our time today, to our life today. Second one I picked up, not because I was super interested in the character, but just because it was a bigger issue. I thought, well, that might be cool. So we've got the Atom here. And these were all 25 cents in the clearance, so, and I had a coupon. So you'll see I got all of this stuff for less than 20 bucks. It's got some cool art, some interesting stuff. That's mainly why I grabbed a lot of this stuff, is because I'm looking at the art and the storytelling and wanting to put that into my comics. Next one. I'm not a huge guy. Buddy. Got my little baby here in the car with me. This is Appleseed manga. And I just wanted to look at this one. See what they're doing differently over there in Japan. Second one was Secret Origins starring Black Lightning and Miss America. And I basically just wanted it for these origin stories. I might actually give this to a friend of mine. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be selfish. Next one is a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 21 from May 1989, which was a month after I was born. So, year I was born, you can look at that old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles art. A lot to learn from this bad boy, I'm sure. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Page there. Splash page. Literally a splash page. And I grabbed a bunch of this New England comic stuff with the Tick. I like the Tick, so some cool art in there. There's another one, New England comics with the Tick in it. And this one, I didn't know anything about, really, the Omega Man, by some people here that I'm not super familiar with. But the art was what stood out to me. See, it's kind of different from a lot of the art of late 80s, early 90s this is from. And so that's the reason I picked that up. And here's an old Eclipse comic cover. Again, this is just artwork stood out to me, the colors. I'm trying to figure out how to color my own work. So this is some good artwork here. There's another issue from Eclipse. And you can see there's some cool stuff in there. Alright. Here's something from Kitchen Sink by Donald Simpson. And this is some cool cartoony stuff. A Megaton Man, who you might have heard of. Pretty neat. Picked up a couple of those Megaton Mans just because I thought it might be nice to look at how this more cartoony dynamic style is used. And I saw this Yosemite Sam, Bugs Bunny, which I love. To look at these cartoons that are more for kids, but got a ship in there, which I like. Yeah, buddy. A lot of sailing ships, so that'll be cool. I'm planning on doing some pirate stuff, so that'll be helpful to me to see how they kind of simplified that design of a pretty complex piece of engineering, which is a sailing ship. This is the first issue of Slash Maru. I don't even know. I basically just looked at the art and the colors and said, all right, I'll give it a shot. A lot of shadow and stuff in there. And then I think, now I got a bunch of these from DC's Young Animal, which is, I guess, their mature readers line, which is kind of silly to name it Young, but it's a Mike Allred Bug, Adventures of Forager. We'll see. May not be my thing. If not, I'll give it away or something. But I do like Mike Allred's art, like everyone I think does, so definitely pick that up. We have Eclipse's Alien Encounters, which has some pretty cool art in it by some pretty cool people, so that'll be fun to look at. Just a lot of different stuff in there. And I got a Classics Illustrated. It's a reprint, but it's The Count of Monte Cristo, and it's a complete story, so that's definitely why I picked that one up. And we have an Epic Comics Feud. Never heard of this one. I heard of a lot of the other stuff, but not this one. But it's got some pretty cool monsters in it, so I definitely picked that one up for the monsters and creatures. And then I went over out of the clearance section, out of the clearance comics, 25-cent comics, and I picked up Usagi Yojimbo and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Team Up for very cheap. Again, I got this all for less than 20 bucks, so that's pretty cool. And then I also got a collection of the new Teen Titans, The Terror of Trigun. So, look at that. George Perez art. Special. This is the one page I opened up to first. Look at that. Crazy stuff. But good stuff, my friends. So that is what I did this morning. Maybe I'll go somewhere else, see if I can't find some more stuff. There's some Goodwills around here that I go to that every time I go there, I see like some sort of graphic novel. I don't always buy it because sometimes it's garbage. But, I mean, I found Doug TenNapel stuff there. I found new, like brand new Marvel trade paperbacks for the hardback. And a lot of other stuff. So, yeah. It's been fun. Bye.